Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be how to achieve a flawless complexion without using BB cream or foundation. And I'm going to zoom you guys in. I'm going to show you each product that I use to achieve this look. And this is definitely for my ladies in the mornings that have no time, they're on the go, they're rushed, and they don't necessarily like wearing a lot of makeup. This is for somebody who wants to look put together, wants to look polished, but doesn't want to take the steps to add a ton of makeup on their skin. So I'm gonna stop rambling. If you wanna see how I get this flawless complexion without using a lot of products, then just keep on watching. All right, so let's get started. And if I wasn't explaining all of these products to you and how to use them, this routine would literally take me 5 minutes in the morning. So this is definitely perfect for ladies, mamas, working ladies. This would literally take you 5 minutes in the morning if you literally have no time to put makeup on. So this is how to get a flawless face, a complexion without using foundation. So let's just jump right into this. I'm going to start by moisturizing my skin. This is the Murad Oil Control Mattifier, and it has an SPF of 15, and it's going to moisturize my skin but also keep my skin matte, which I need personally. So feel free to skip this step, but if you do have oily skin, I definitely recommend this moisturizer for sure. So I'm gonna do is just put a little bit in the tip of my fingers, and self-explanatory, we're just gonna put that all over the face. So next I'm gonna take the NYX Angel Veil Primer. And this is a pore filling primer. So a lot of the products I'm using today, well, two of the products, is geared towards filling in the pores, because what we want to do, since we're not using foundation, we want to have an even complexion. We want to fill in those pores, make everything nice and smooth, so we get that that blurred, if you will, effect to the skin without having to put foundation on. So just find one that works for you. I recommend this one for people who have oily skin, and it's also drugstore pricing, which is great. So I'm gonna put about that much into my fingertips, and I'm literally gonna work that in everywhere, but mainly concentrating it around my nose, my chin, anywhere there's a lot more pores you want to fill in. And this will cancel out some of the redness, not completely, but a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And we're just going to kind of just put it in the areas that we need just a little bit more coverage than what the primer did for us. So that's going to be around my nose, under my eyes, and maybe a little bit of spots where there's some darkness. And that's all. So our foundation today is really just the primer and the concealer. And it's going to go super quick. So like I said, I'm going to put it around my nose. I'm running out of this stuff. Under my eyes. And you can totally skip any of these steps that you find not necessary. This is just what I like to do personally. I just like to run a little bit on the forehead just to make everything kind of even. And then we're just going to blend all of that in. And you're probably thinking, how does the concealer, how is it going to look good without having foundation underneath? It's because of the primer. When you put a pore filling primer on your skin, it already is evening it out. So when you go to put the concealer down, everything just kind of flows and blends together. So you don't have to worry about it being like you can see where the concealer is. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of blends seamlessly, which is great. That's why you definitely want to use a smoothing primer for sure. I'm just going to put that in the center there. Okay, so it's already looking pretty even to me. Next, I'm going to take my pore filling, well, pore erasing powder. This is by IT Cosmetics. It's the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Translucent Powder. I am running out of this stuff, as you can see, totally hit pan. But I'm just going to take a big kabuki brush, and I'm going to set that primer and that concealer. just to ensure it's not going to go anywhere. And this powder is also going to give you that poreless complexion because this is also helping in your favor. So the more pore filling, smoothing products that you use is going to be for the better with this fast routine. Then I'm just going to take some bronzer to warm the skin up because obviously you can see the primer and the concealer really lightened up my skin tone. So I want to just go back in and warm up the skin and make everything nice and even so it matches my neck. And I'm taking the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, also a drugstore product, and I'm just going to dust that on my cheeks just to warm everything up. To bring life back into my face. Then I'm going to run it on either side of my nose. Just add a little sun kiss there. Super simple. And then up around my hairline too. We're not so much contouring, just warming up the skin. I really need new brushes. These brushes just shed. I've had these like literally since I started doing makeup. I mean, I've never really invested in nice brushes, so I need to do that. It's probably about time I do that. And then I just run it a little down on my jawline, just a little. Okay, so at this point, we're going to fill in our brows very quickly. And so on days that I'm just like on the go, the only thing I put in my brows is the Brow Wiz. I don't do any powder just because we want to keep it more natural since we don't have foundation on. So, and I already kind of showed you how I use this pencil in my previous video, but I literally will do the same thing, just light strokes starting underneath. And I'm not going for a really perfect brow today. I just want it to look a little more even and not have all those holes and like sparse areas in it. I'm basically just going to try to get somewhat of a shape on both of them using light strokes. Keep it super light, super quick. Like I said, not going for a perfect brow today, just better than this, if you know what I mean. Okay, brows look pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and set them with the NYX Control Freak Gel. So once our base is done, we got our brows done, I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlight because we want to still be nice and glowy and fresh. So this is the Model's Own Sculpt and Glow Highlight Powder in the shade Peach Pearl. Super pretty. It's been my favorite ever since I did a review on these products, and I love it. So I'm going to take just a little dome-shaped brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to run it on the tops of my cheekbones. I think the more the merrier with the highlight, because it's nice to have a nice fresh glow when we're not doing a lot with our makeup. Okay, so to move on with the eyes, we're just going to take a eyeshadow primer. This is the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. And if I can open it, I'm going to put that all over the lid. And then just blend that in, get it all over the lid. We're going to set that with that pressed powder we used earlier just because it's set out. It's there, super easy. Just dust that powder all over that primer. And then all I'm going to do for the eyes is go back into that butter bronzer we used earlier. And I'm going to put that in on a fluffy brush and just literally put that in the crease. Just to add some dimension in the eye, but we're not doing a full-blown eye today. Like I said, this is going to be your quick, easy 5-minute face. So I just want to add a little bit of color on my lids, and I want to use a product that we already used that's laid out. so you can get rolling. That's it for the eyes. And then we're just gonna pop on some mascara, which is self-explanatory. Use your favorite mascara that you're currently loving. I'm loving the Moodstruck Epic Mascara by Unique. Feel free to use any mascara that you're currently using. Alright guys, that wraps up this video. Let me know in the comments below later if you try this and it works for you in the morning, it was helpful to you. I want to know that stuff. I want to know if any of this stuff that I'm telling you or showing you is beneficial to you. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I am really working on trying to get more content out for you guys, so just let me know what you want to see from me. I'm up for suggestions. I want to know what you guys are wanting to see from me so I can start creating more content and gearing it more towards my audience and what you guys want to see. So I think that's everything I want to say. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.